All right. I think we made it. Sorry for the delay, folks. Technical glitches on my end. Gavin's been waiting patiently and not saying a word while I curse into my microphone. Welcome, buddy. How are you?
Well, you actually had, I don't know if you meant to, but you had put mute
Yeah,
on
no,
there
no,
for
no.
a few minutes, which spared me
But
of
I'm
it.
wondering, did you see my mouths and wonder like what the?
No, I was too busy searching for Simpsons Winnipeg memes on the internet in the meantime.
I'm glad you spent your time productively. Well, welcome everybody to the Wednesday morning tournament. We are back and we are going for seven in a row.
Seven, we
Lucky
are
number
going for
seven.
seven. We got it.
Nice.
We got to do it.
A couple of things, folks. I uh, I am doing a river cruise in Europe next year. I just kind of got to go ahead to announce it to everybody, so I'm excited. We're going from I think somewhere to Vienna. So I'll have the details for you guys, but I'm super excited about that. It's with Larry Cohen's outfit, and we both love Larry and Michael, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and maybe we can get you on one of these cruises at some point, Gavin, as well.
Yeah, it looks like a really, really nice cruise too. So definitely,
Yeah.
yeah,
Places I've
share the
never
info.
been, and it's a regional at sea, so to speak, at rivers. So it's a lot of fun, and I will have the details for all you guys. And also, I'll be the daily challenge on another site tomorrow. So check that out,
That's
folks.
cool.
And lots of good stuff coming up. Pass a diamond to us. What's your pleasure here? It looks like a two club overcall, right? And
Yeah. Look, sometimes these hands with four card majors and longer minors are better bid by passing first, allowing the opponents to show their major. Like, cause what we would really love to do is make it take a double of diamonds and spades with this hand because we're gonna likely lose the hearts when we overcall two clubs. It's unfortunate but with a club suit like Ace Jack 10 8 6, we don't want it to go. I mean, yeah, we have such a good hand that if it goes a diamond past a spade past two spades, we're still happy doubling going to the three level. So it's not insane for us to do that, but like if you're playing teams, you'd probably would just overcall. You would overcall because you're not going to miss a game by overcalling, and if you pass, you might miss a game. But
And I think the
I'm
field
okay.
is probably overcalling two clubs, but I like what
Certainly,
you
certainly.
have the
So
dream scenario of just clipping off a hard fit when the field just never gets a chance to find it when you bid two clubs for
you're
sure.
pretty much writing off the heart suit by bidding two clubs, unless lefty bid like because even if lefty bids two diamonds, partners needs both majors to make a responsive
Sure.
double. Maybe we can come back balancing two hearts. That might be our way back to finding the heart suit,
And then
which we would
yeah, we'd
probably do.
sure
Yeah.
because we'd be super comfortable with them correcting at the three level with this sort of hand as well, right? I mean, this is a nice hand. Everybody okay? Everybody hear Gavin? Everybody hear me?
I've been having
Talk to
this
me,
issue.
folks.
I can change my microphone. Like if I change to this microphone, does
Ooh,
that
whoa,
how does
that's actually much better. Yeah, your levels are amazing.
okay.
Give us a little sound check out there,
Okay.
folks. Hey, Gavin, how are you?
Yeah.
Say hello.
Yeah, I'm back. Well, I know what's happening. The fancy microphone some people can't hear for some reason, stereo or something on their browser, but anyway, now you can hear me, I'm sure.
Yeah, and let's make sure you guys can hear and see us, folks. I'm getting some odd messages in the chat there, so just refresh if you have a little stuff there. We should be back to regular levels here. One diamond, and we are going to bid two clubs, right, Kevin?
Yeah, one second. Sorry, I'm just turning out my output. Yes, we're bidding two clubs.
Yep, and it gets floated over, and what's going to happen here? All right, it looks like we bought it for two clubs, and that's probably a field bid, right? That's what's happening in these situations.
Yeah, well, look, we're definitely happy declaring the same contract as everybody else.
I'm not sure if bridge base is slow or I am. Looks like I'm connected okay here. Okay. Oh wow, that is a nice heart fit we had. I mean, we don't know what it's going to go to our left if we don't bid two clubs, but this is an interesting one here. Uh, Looks like we don't really have much to do, right? We're just going to play a spade to our hand and draw trump and find some way to take some hearts.
Yeah, well, we have to decide. So our the opening bidder is on our right, the one diamond opener. The heart suit, we have a two-way finesse, but we can't really finesse east for hearts, right? Let's just hold off before we play here. Let's just take
Yeah,
some time and think about the hand here before we play the
yep.
trick one.
And
Just
also, let's make sure we're not having any connection issues, folks. There's some people having problems there.
so a right-hand opponent has the points, more points than our left-hand opponent. The heart suit alone, if we're going to decide who to finesse for the heart, I would say it rates to be east. The problem is we don't have so many entries to dummy. right? So it's much harder for us to finesse East for the Queen of Hearts. We would have to go over to the King of Hearts, and that's our only chance. Right then, we'd have to lead the Jack of Hearts through East, and that doesn't seem like the best use of that entry, because what we would really like to do when we get to dummy is lead a club to our Jack, because that's going to help us save a club loser in a couple circumstances. One is if East has King Queen of clubs. That then we will obviously want to play a club towards our Jack. And the other is if East has like King 9 Doubleton or Queen 9 Doubleton, we can pick up the suit for only one loser by playing club to the Jack. So what that makes me think is maybe it's better if we just play the heart hook the other way, heart to the Jack. The only issue with doing that is it's now actually opening us up.
Roughs.
If it loses to the Queen, they might just pump hearts back and take a heart rough.
While we still have a club loser coming through, right?
So maybe the best thing actually is for us to just play Ace of Clubs and a club out of our hand, but then
that was my first instinct, but I again, like, we have ways to gain here. It's match points, so we're looking at it.
I think it's right. I think that's right. I think playing for King Queen of clubs on side is pretty unlikely. King 9 Doubleton's unlikely. But now one thing that's really important is when we play the second round of clubs, this is a really interesting suit combination if we're going to be playing clubs out of our hand. So normally what I think people would instinctively do is play ace and then the Jack. The problem with ace and then the Jack is if somebody has Queen Doubleton or King Doubleton, they're going to win that Queen or the King, and then the other person's going to be left with honor 9. And so we're going to actually lose 3 club tricks. And if the clubs are 3-3, it's actually not going to matter what club we play on the second round of the clubs. So, because we're going to get back in and play a third round. And so we don't care if they win the 7 or whatever on the second round of clubs. So when we're deciding on the second club, playing ace and then Jack is catering to somebody having 9 Doubleton. But in exchange for paying the people who have Queen Doubleton or King Doubleton. So it's twice as likely better for us to play Ace of Clubs low club if we're playing clubs out of our hands. So if that's the path we're going, that's what I think we should do. And then that leaves us open to the heart guess later, which that part I like, but I don't know if that's normal.
Do you ever just want to duck a club first, just right off the bat, and then play, is there any?
There's no downside to it, I guess. It's all the same. Yeah, they might pop up with
they might
no, but no, definitely don't play the 10.
Yeah,
that's what
they
we keep the 10,
and then we get or actually pop up with honor 3rd or 4th, even better. All right, what do you want to do?
So let's win the ace, and I'm okay with low club. I think low club is fine.
I like it.
It's all the same, really. Ace and low or low, but just the key is that the second round, one of the 2 rounds, we have to play low.
I can't tell what's low here.
It seems like it's BBO, but who knows? There's the 9, but that doesn't matter really. The fact that it's the 9. The suspense. Maybe they play a heart.
That's the win in this scenario, right? They just see a heart and try to lead through. Maybe even after cashing their spade. Let's go King of Spades. So ready at Queen Jack. It looks like. Lefty would.
Looks like maybe Queen Jack 9 4th. It looks like they have, because lefty knows righty has the Queen of Spades already. So and they know that. So now they just fed us an extra trick.
Yeah, so
that's interesting. So now we ruff. Yeah.
Do we want to play ace
cash the ace of clubs? Let's just play
yeah.
Cash the ace of clubs now. Let's see what goes on.
Pitch a D.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the Queen. So that was what we were hoping for. Actually, was honor Doubleton, unless it's King Queen 3rd. If it's King Queen 3rd, that's not so good, right? Yeah. If it's King Queen 3rd, then we blew a trick by not going to dummy to play clubs. So now, what we can do, I guess, yes, we could go hard to the King 10 of Spades pitching our diamond.
And hope that they're what's gonna the King of Clubs.
But if they're not, and what it looks like, first of all, who's roughing? It's righty lefty. Who's roughing.
Is it
no,
righty?
No, it's righty, because the 9 of Spades is on our left. We know they would have played.
Gotcha.
They would have played the 9.
They played the honor here. Sorry. Yep.
So if righty's roughing, that's great. That's a free trade. And if righty isn't roughing, then that means that lefty has 4 clubs, and the 10 of Spades will just hold. The problem is after the 10 of Spades holds, what do? We play Jack of Hearts and finesse it.
Or we just,
get back to our hand. But then we're opening ourselves up to being tapped out is the issue.
If clubs don't break, I mean.
we're gonna have to get if the clubs are not breaking. If the
Yeah.
clubs are 4-2, that
Well,
means
what's going on in the high card points? Righty had the queen, jack of spades. They had at least the
Queen of
queen of
clubs is
clubs,
5,
and
right?
nothing. We have no clue on diamonds. We just know that lefty
No,
probably doesn't have two
yeah,
tuckers.
and they haven't really been in on our right, right?
Right.
They haven't been in.
All right. What do you think?
Yeah. So if East has only 2 clubs and 3 spades, then there's a good chance. Yeah, I think heart to the king. We have to
Let's
go for it.
give it
Let's
a
go for
run.
it.
Let's go.
Yeah, heart to the king, and then the 10 of spades, and
Shake that diamond.
we throw the diamond. Let's see what they
Oh,
do.
but you
Yeah, they
need a.
rough king of
Oh,
clubs. Well, that's trade off. So now
ish.
we're just roughing, rough, cash the
Sorry,
club
just
and
adjusting the
plays.
volume there.
Yeah, yeah, rough, cash the club, and
Clubs were breaking, actually.
yeah, they were breaking. So we probably were better off. We definitely could have taken another trick. Not definitely, but very
All
likely
right,
could.
one loser here. We're gonna lose that queen of hearts, and that's it. That
I really have no idea
is
what this is going to score.
75.
Okay, we'll
Just
take it.
normal stuff here, and that's honestly probably just in the play, I suppose. This is a pretty normal contract. There's an outlier there on the top, actually, two of them bookending three heart bids. That's what happens when you double. You find your heart bid and you play three hearts, and you either make it for a hundo or you go down two for a zero. The
Yeah,
normal
double
stuff
is yeah.
prevails. Someone
Yeah.
made four here, Gavin.
Yeah, well, we would have made 4 if we played a heart to the jack at trick 2, which was in the game. That's all out, but just heart to the jack and then club to the
Yeah,
jack.
there it is. Yeah,
It's there. You're gonna take
yeah.
5 club tricks, 4 hearts, and the ace of spades. It's 10
That's
top
definitely
tricks.
going
Yeah,
for it for sure. Let's wait.
yeah,
Let's see who that is. Let's keep it. Let's keep a track of Zumat. Okay, there we go. Let's dance.
yeah. Less concerned about the takeout
It's a guy
double.
that doubled with this hand, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. 16. You like a no trump, or do you like to be natural in this spot with spades and clubs?
I
You
can
know
go
why,
either
of course.
way. The problem is that we don't play. The robot doesn't play any really good methods after a spade pass and no trump pass 2 clubs.
If you played, is Gazilli a spot here where people would open this one spade more often? Is that
Well, when you need some tool after your 1 no trump response to make opening 1 spade a little, because the hard part is 16 is such an awkward amount of points, because what
yeah,
happens is you open a spade in, let's say it goes a spade pass a no trump pass 2 clubs. That's kind of what you're expecting. Now when partner goes back to 2 spades, they're just saying I prefer spades to
yeah,
clubs, and they have anywhere from 5 to 10 points. The problem is that there's a huge difference between 5 and 10 points.
yeah.
And when we have 16 now, do we really want to advance and invite game there or not? And
It's
that's why
treading
16,
dangerously.
it's awkward. Like we're guessing. It's just a
Yeah,
complete guess. If we open 1 no, the upside is we're always going to get to game when partner's got 9 or 10. But on the downside is we might just play 1 no trump when we belong in spades. So
right. Yeah,
I could
especially in
go
these low level
totally.
spots.
I could go either way with this hand. I
Okay,
actually
good.
think that this is reasonably. We can. Oh, you
I,
okay? Okay.
I mean,
I was gonna say we could bring the audience
I
in,
definitely
but
will. We will. I promise. But this
okay.
was one of those where if you say I am okay with it, I am definitely okay with it. And it looks like we bought a very nice lead. We just have to try to keep our right opponent off lead if we can.
If just like whether we want to win the king of diamonds on the table as opposed to winning the ace in our hand to keep the information hidden from the opponents. But unfortunately, if we do that, it's going to block the hand a little bit.
Hmm. Well,
So
what we might like is win ace of diamonds, play a club, and if they have played like the nine, jack, or king, just duck it
I
and
don't see
try
the
something
upside to
like
that.
that.
They're always
All
going to
right.
be able to overtake that. So I'm wondering whether we should be telling them about the ace of diamonds or not is the big. If we think that East is going to win the king of clubs, do we think that winning the king of diamonds is going to be uh uh helpful? Do we think that hiding the ace of diamonds from East will make them less likely to play a heart back at trick 2? That's the question.
Yep.
If we win the ace, everybody knows we have the ace, and they know diamonds has no future, and so they're probably going to shift to hearts. If we win the king, are they going to say, well, partner might have ace jack 10 fifth of diamonds, and I just might want to play back a diamond? So that's the question. So if I was playing against a human, I would win the king right now for sure. But if playing against a robot, I don't know if it's going to help enough.
Yeah, and Gavin, I'm sorry, and I have to apologize to the audience too. Right now, YouTube's telling me they're experiencing some buffering here, so there's a little bit of a poor connection. Just sit tight for a second, maybe refresh if you see this, and we're going to try to finish this, but apologies for the connection issues, folks. I'm not in a usual spot, but unfortunately, we're a little bit slow here. So Gavin, I, let's do our best. We're back to excellent in the stream, so maybe we will be back and connected. But now that we've wasted just a little bit of time here, let's make our decision. You want to just win in our hand, is what you were saying there, bud?
I was saying, I think that I would prefer to win the king of diamonds and hide it. I think it's safer. It's like we might burn ourselves by blocking the hand if there's a terrible club break, but I just like but the important thing is if we play ace of clubs and a club, and they
Just don't worry about that, guy.
okay.
We're back to excellent. You guys will be back there in a second. Just refresh. Apologies for the connection issue, folks. Having a little Wi-Fi issue. But what's your pleasure here, Gavin?
Ace of clubs, yeah,
Oh,
ace of clubs, and just make sure that if it goes, if the jack doesn't drop, we're gonna probably want to drop the 10
the 10.
underneath.
Yeah, exactly. All right. There we go.
10, yeah.
Yeah, preserving our entry and whatever. We're awesome now. Okay, good.
So this is what we were hoping for.
Yeah,
So I think
duck.
low,
Go
yeah.
for it, right? Because now
Yeah.
if spades break and they don't get to hearts, we might just take the rest. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. We had my Wi-Fi cratered for a moment, and right now it appears to be okay, but we can't know for sure. So here we're going to play clubs first, right, Gavin?
Yeah, yeah, we can definitely play. I
And then
think that
save spades and cash a diamond.
we're not gonna try playing a hard up, are we? Is it? I don't think I don't think we're ever gonna risk that, right? Because so we might as well just cash all our winners and hope that they throw a spade.
Yeah, that seems like the best spot here. And just pitch hearts all along. Maybe pitch the king of hearts. Oh, there's a spade
Heart,
right there.
yeah. One more
And
spade is what we need to see.
another one.
No.
Well, let's see if
Now
you had
we're
four.
there. Perfect. Boom, boom.
Boom.
We're
Game
good.
over.
Yeah.
Claim City.
Yeah, that was a good board. I hope that
Yeah.
playing the king of diamonds helped. Ace of hearts was onside, but still,
Hondo.
yeah.
Well, we got the nice spade switch there, and then they shook a spade, right? So that's all she wrote. Bingo.
We also got to game. We also got to game with 16 ups at 9, which is not going to be
good.
not necessarily going to happen if we don't open 1-0.
In fact, here are the one spade openers right there.
No,
wow,
if you get a 3 club bid from your partner, yeah.
Oh, and some people incorrectly played 4 spades here.
Oh, that's what happens. Yeah, if you bid 3, they pulled a 4 spades. That's really odd.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we see that. Good job opening 1 no trump. Gavin, that was a great choice.
Thank you.
Is that 17 with a 5-card major? It's a weird 17 though. Queen Jack tight of clubs, Queen Jack third, Queen Jack third.
Is it really 17? So we got
it is.
3, 6, 9 plus 8 is 17. Yeah.
But it's a 17. This is one of those times
we
I
can't
might
upgrade.
open a no trump.
We're not upgrading.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're not.
Jack,
yeah. Just
it's
open
amazing.
1 though.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do, guys. Just refresh your stream if you're having issues. Apologies for that. Our Wi-Fi was a little. We're gonna try to speed through this a little bit, folks, just to keep the Wi-Fi at bay, maybe. But we're gonna open a no trump. Ooh, is this a lead-in?
We are not speeding through this. What are you talking about?
I just want to make sure
7 in a row.
But
there's 7 in a row on the line here. We're not speeding
That's why
through.
The bridge guys are making it difficult.
We're in hardcore grind mode right now.
All right, 3 clubs. All right, they just signed off in clubs in our Queen Jack tight. So now our Queen Jack tight was worthy here, and
partner had a nice heart
going
fit.
Down 1.
Partner had a heart fit, so we belong in hearts.
But we
do have 5 losers in either contract.
Yeah, exactly.
So really, it's not the end of the world unless they could somehow buy a lower.
Kevin, grab his mouse.
Jack of spades.
Yeah.
No. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. They're going to take their 4 winners,
but it's
yeah, they're taking ace king.
Maybe they hook us up with a pitch. Nope, there it is. Maybe they let us do something funky.
Just play a heart for us,
please. Don't get
please.
a heart rough.
Yeah, I think no, definitely don't rough 10. That's like I don't think the chances are that. Wait, what was the bidding? Sorry, there was bidding here.
Yeah, lefty called 2 spades.
But what did that show? Spades and a minor, like usually 5 only, right? They're
Yeah.
not gonna have 6 that
Yeah, they
often.
would
So
just show single major there.
I think you're better off roughing 7 of clubs just in case.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And
Just in
then now
case
a
we're
small
getting
club.
like nightmare.
Yeah. And then this time if they win and play another spade, okay, they didn't. So okay. Boom. All right, down 1.
Let's
So
win a trick first.
we're not there. Okay, but okay. All right, we survived there too.
All right,
Because they were gonna
67.9.
make, what were they gonna make? They were gonna make some spades. That's why we got a little bit above average.
Let's
They
take a
lose a
look.
club.
Let me take a look over here.
Looks completely flat. Clubs and hearts both going down
Yeah,
1.
but somehow there we go. 4 hearts. They pushed a bit too much. They just didn't recognize leave and sol apparently.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
nice.
from watching my kids grind out day longs. They've been playing tons of day longs. They don't look at the explanation. So there's some percentage of people who are just doing what they do.
Oh yeah,
Like
and they'll figure it out later.
They have not figured out that they have to accept that Jacoby transfers. They know the number of times that their partner transfers to hearts and they bid like 2-0 and the robots go crazy with the super accept. I'm like, you gotta look.
That is the way. All right, this is a club here. This is 18 now. We're slowly creeping up the ladder of strength here. And okay, a club, a diamond, 2 diamonds. This looks like 3-0 to me. Partner just kind of made a cubed raise of clubs. We have ace queen tight of diamonds. Let's dance. And we are at 80.9%, by the way, Mr. Wolpert. I don't know if you know that, if you're watching on the screen. It's right there.
Are you kidding? I'm okay.
That's 10 rippers and maybe some end play possibilities here. This is nice. What does lefty have? They overcalled 1 diamond?
They overcalled 1 diamond.
So they have like spade
king of diamonds. They have the king of diamonds. Yeah, that's
like,
so looking for where to get another trick.
It looks like we can just run clubs and throw them in with spades. Boom. I'm not trying to speed along that.
No, but we have to make discards from our hand. I'm just like, so the diamond finesse, we're pretty confident is offside, right? That person overcalled the diamond, so we're not gonna mess with the diamond finesse. So what we want to do is we want to lose a trick to West to start building our second trick because he can't. If we lose a trick to East, then they're gonna play diamond.
Yeah.
Now on the other side, this heart suit's really interesting. King 10-8 4th opposite ace 9 doubleton. So there's a couple ways to get a third trick out of this heart suit. Is if we pick off who has honor third, like let's say the suit's 4-3, right? They have 7 of them. One of them has 4, one of them has 3. If we can pick off who has honor third, we can finesse them for that honor third. So like let's say West has jack third of hearts. We can lead a low heart from our hand, that's south, and play when West plays low, we can put in the 9. It's going to lose to the queen, but then if they started with honor third of hearts, jack third, the ace and king is going to drop their jack. Now, if we thought the other side had honor third of hearts, we could do the other way. We could play ace of hearts and the 9 of hearts through them. And so, and finesse them. The first finesse will lose, but then the king will drop the jack. Now, if I were to guess who had honor third of hearts, I would think it would be West because they have 5 diamonds. So they're the one who's likely to have shorter hearts. But 2 rounds, that's an interesting line of play, John, that John's suggesting is 2 rounds of clubs and then play ace of hearts and run the heart. If that's a doubleton club, will that just be a straight end play?
Yeah.
No. What happens? So what happens? So let's say they play back a spade. That's the trick for us. I see. Yeah. That's actually pretty reasonable. If they have a doubleton or a singleton club, that's a perfectly good line of play. I like it.
It's pretty likely, right? So which 2 do you want to win? You want to win king and then club to the ace, heart to the ace, back?
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
I mean,
yeah,
we could try a little robotism.
King of clubs.
I mean, maybe they just
it's all good as long as
that anyway. Well, this was a nice one, John. Here we go. Here's your line. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's still gonna work. It's still gonna work because they're out of clubs.
Right? We don't want them to have a third club.
Well, if they were 2-2, if they were two, as long as they didn't have. So now play play whatever, small 10, doesn't matter. Okay, and the end play in action.
Here we are.
Okay, so now
shake a D.
Now I think we keep 9 doubleton of diamonds and throw the 7-4 of spades. Is there any trick? What other trick can we get here? The diamond finesse is our one shot, which we know is offside. Is there any other shot besides the diamond finesse? If only we could
Well,
squeeze lefty if they had king jack 10 of diamonds and the king queen of spades, we
yeah.
could squeeze them.
And we
But
could
that's
also just
just
end play them in that situation also. And
no,
just
no. We
ship
only
them.
have one more loser on this hand,
Oh,
so
sorry. What do we
the
have
end
now?
play is not gonna work. But yeah, so
We're
we
already
can
up to it. Yeah, what do you want to
so
shake a spade?
yeah, but shake a spade.
And then cash
Yeah,
a heart?
so the question is, do we want to play? I think the squeeze, they would have just popped the king of spades back. The squeeze is not happening. I think just club to dummy, take uh they would need ace of spades. Oh, ace of spades. They don't need the jack 10 of diamonds. We could cash, right? We could cash the ace of spades, cash the 8 of hearts, and play the 4 clubs, but I don't think either one's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. They would have played back the king of spades if they were getting
Yeah.
squeezed. Pitch a diamond now on
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Because then we can shake clubs, spades from our hand on clubs, and
Yeah.
leave the 10 as a threat up there. All right, let's just watch for the fireworks if they happen. Very unlikely, as we said, but
We need to see the queen of spades at a lefty's hand to
yeah.
have a chance that there's a squeeze. They also yeah, it still could be. Yeah. No.
All right. 75% on the board, a little less than our 80, but we'll take it. I think that means we're
I actually think that we were always going to take 11 tricks on that hand, because if like it really didn't matter what line of play we took, we could have built a spade trick, we could have built the heart trick. The end play was safe too, but I actually think all roads led
Ooh,
to 11. How did they?
This is the player that had the big score earlier, so we might have a battle on our hands, Gavin. This
How did
is a
they do it?
lot
What did
there.
they do?
Went club to the ace. Wait, was that a club lead?
Yeah, club lead. That's what happened. We got a club lead too.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
I just ran clubs.
Yeah. So, and what happened now? How did they running? It's amazing how often running tricks against these robots that they discard badly. So now he played. And they unblocked the heart to get off the end play.
Yeah, and that just shipped them an extra trick. Interesting. I've seen that. I've seen the
Oh,
robots do that a few
well, they were
times.
kind of like 3-suit squeezed or whatever. Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Well, we did not get there, but we may have someone on our heels here. So 4 boards in. This
I actually
is
think that was a pretty smart thing to do, running the clubs, because the chances that they throw hearts and we're able to easily build a heart trick later is just so high that
yeah.
like it really costs nothing to run the 6 clubs first.
No, I like bringing John into the action though. Thank you, John. Well done. Nice
It
line.
was a clean route to 660 anyway.
Exactly. All right, this is a flat 13 count that we're going to open a club. It's just a weird robot lead, folks. Not recommended. They were trying to find tricks in maybe their partner's length in clubs, but no idea. After the cupid raise, it makes no sense. 1 club, 2 diamonds, double. All right, so this is a situation where a lot of people think this is both majors always, and it's not necessarily, right, Gavin? It can't always be both majors because you need some flexibility here. Or what do you like to deal with this in this situation?
Yeah, for sure. I'm like it tilts me a little that the books say it promises both majors. I always have this argument with my mom. My mom's always saying, you have to say it shows both majors or you have a plan. That's what that's like, those are her
Actually,
words that
you know what that is? That's good bridge teaching,
okay.
rationalization right there.
Yeah.
Try to give people something they're going to understand most of the time. But yeah,
Yeah.
it should 1 club, 1 diamond, double is both majors, right? It should be 4-4 for sure. 1 club at the 2 level or something like this, we have less flexibility. But that being said, what's your pleasure? You want to just show your 4-card spade suit and just start there, or do you want to try some two no trump and just let it rip?
It definitely looks like no trumps is going to play better than, but at the same time, 2 no trump with 13 opposite 10 or 11 is not a comfortable contract. So
yeah.
I think the normal thing to do is to just bid 2 spades.
I like it. And here we are. And again, we don't know we're going to have a spade fit, but
not rooting for 3 clubs. Don't bid 3 clubs.
There we go. Yeah, because partner might just be
if partner
bailing
bid
out
3,
to a 4-3.
if partner bid 3 clubs, we're surely going to be in the wrong contract compared to 2-no. Even here with 4-3-3-3 opposite 4-3-3-3, I guess 2-no might have been better.
Yeah, but whatever. David Devine, thanks for that super chat, buddy. It looks like we're going to build a diamond trick here, though, right? Didn't they?
The
they
diamond lead definitely helps. Yeah,
okay.
we're going to play the 9. It's probably going to go singleton honor over there on our right, but it might not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
we
So
know Queen 6 to
that's a
stand.
singleton honor.
Mhm.
The right way to play spades. This is an intra finesse suit, so we're
We
gonna
like
lead
these.
low. We're gonna lead low towards the 9, hoping it's 10-8 doubleton of spades on our left. It was not. But we still might be able to build a trick here by playing the 9, and if it's 8 doubleton, we might be able to preserve a trick.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. I think ace and
I mean, the 8 or something else would be nice. Oh,
king, queen,
wow.
10-8, fifth of spades. That's no good.
Mm.
All right, well, make them rough, right?
Yeah,
Let's just
diamond
play
to
a
the 10.
diamond to the 10. Yeah.
Just start tapping them out.
But we're probably not going to play the ace of diamonds. That's
They're
going to be
gonna
a little
draw
sketchy.
trump here, maybe.
Okay, yeah, they're going to draw trumps. That's fine. Let them draw trump.
Right, and then we'll just play in our no trump
But
with our
now
four
we're
triple
the
three.
hard part now is what are we discarding here from dummy?
Yeah.
Because a club discard is going to really open up the floodgates. So I
Yeah.
feel like we might have to pitch a heart and hope they're going to pit. What?
I like a heart too because it's
Well, because if we pitch a club, they can just put the queen of clubs on the
exactly,
table,
and it's over.
and that's like the end of the hand.
Yeah.
So if it feels like we have to pitch a heart, and now then we're left to our own devices in clubs. Let's see what they do. Low.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Okay. Now if lefty has ace queen of clubs, we're not going to be in amazing shape. Okay. Nah, this didn't work out amazingly either. They're going to play a club.
I know, and then we're going to leave us to play.
We're just going to lose a hard trick. But so can lefty have? What's the shape? Can anybody have singleton honor and hearts?
I suppose lefty could.
Lefty has
but...
6 diamonds, 1-1. They're 6-5-1-1, aren't they?
Maybe.
No, what happened? They had 6 diamonds, 1 spade, not 6-5. What am I talking about? They have 6-3-3-1 is what they are,
no.
So we're gonna lose a heart no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was maybe for the rooting for the robot carver smash honor play there, but did not work.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe actually diamond to the ace, 10 of hearts might have
Amazing.
like.
Usually minus 200 does not net you a reasonable score, but here because there's not much else you can do.
Yeah, we did the normal thing.
Right?
We did the normal thing. That's and
you.
ran into a bad break. East was very happy with the developments.
Let's make sure this is not our. Okay, good. The follower.
Yes, don't forget thumbs up. Please hit that thumbs up.
Yes, yeah, especially if you liked the connection issues. Definite thumbs up earlier. All right. Here, let's get back to action at our table. And what's that? 17 again?
17. I like 17. Not a lot to think about. Let's just keep grinding. We're not on the right screen though. They're not looking at.
They
or maybe I'm delayed.
No, yeah, maybe. Or I just had the other thing. Okay, hooking us up with a free finesse right here. Man, that looks like 9 rippers and potential for more, especially with the heart suit. Looks like.
Yeah. So yeah, it feels like we have to take this free finesse. Let's play the 10 just so we can keep our entries options open.
Sure.
Okay, and now we can play. Diamond over to dummy, heart to the king seems pretty reasonable.
Love it. And then maybe they ship us a club. Even if it loses, that would be amazing.
Okay, so
they pitched. Okay.
Righty has a lot of okay. I don't think they're playing a heart back from the jack, right? I don't think they're playing one from the 8 or the jack, to be honest with you.
The 8 or the jack, okay. I don't either, but which do you think is more likely? It seems like the 8 to our left is more likely. What do you think?
If the 8's more likely, or they would have played the 8 if they had the 8. No?
Okay, yeah, I guess so. But the jack just seems like.
Why would they do that? Play a heart back from the jack would just be so weird. Yeah, so let's play low, whatever. And then now
it was the 8.
It was the 8. Boom. Okay, so now we just have a club finesse. Don't take the heart. Don't take the heart.
No.
Okay, well, what? No. That's where your mouse went, man. I'm like,
you want to play spades first?
No, I just want to take a club finesse and then claim as quickly as possible now. At this point,
saving me some time.
Yes.
You get so nervous.
I do. Well, you went straight to the Queen of Hearts, man. What do you expect?
You get as nervous as I get tilted when things don't go right before the event. Oh, 96.4. Yeah,
buddy. They're long. The trust issues have been here for a while. Well, go back and watch the archives and tell me why there are
16, and there have been trust issues. But I will be fair. the trust issues were much greater at the beginning.
Yeah, this is definitely true.
Our trust in each other has grown throughout the 216 episodes, Gavin. And okay, we outpaced the person that is probably behind us here by quite a bit. So at least some breathing room, we think, in this spot. 3-0 making 6. Well done. 2 more boards to go. The penultimate board is upon us. And is it another 16 count? Oh my God,
No,
it
17,
is.
17.
It
Yeah,
is. Sorry, that's what I meant. It's another 17 count. Here we go. 1 no trump. We like opening 17-point no trumps. And now we play 1 no. Even, honestly, my more favorite spot. Wow. We're kind of happy we didn't find a heart fit, I suppose, but maybe, maybe not. We have they've gotten off to one of their better leads. The question is, which suit is gonna be our spot here? Hearts, clubs. I mean,
Well, the thing about clubs is like the club finesse doesn't even help us. So
yeah,
it feels pretty reasonable to like try to use the jack of clubs as a way over there
to play a
to play
heart,
hearts
maybe.
towards our hand. Like hearts definitely is going to produce a couple. We can build 2 sure heart tricks,
Sure,
right? By just
sure.
banging out the ace and banging the queen. But uh, I feel like we'd much better off leading the heart from dummy and trying to get 3 heart tricks.
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
Okay, so.
So spade.
Win the ace. That's a 3 of spades. They do lead 4th best against no trump? Is that
Yeah, yes, yes.
okay? Okay.
But I mean, they also lead singletons versus no trump. So low club, right?
Should we
That's
maybe
what you
check
like.
the ace first and not lose the? But
Sure.
it's gonna make our entries a little bit worse though. Uh, our entry situation is definitely gonna get complicated if we play the ace. So the ace is only catering to singleton
Yeah, let's
king.
play
So,
low.
uh,
Singleton king wouldn't be that terrible
king, come
either
on,
to our
play the
left,
king.
right? Yeah.
Jack, I don't know. They might play low from the king there.
Yeah,
All right.
nice. All right,
Okay.
Jack of Hearts.
So now if spades are 4-4. Clubs look to be 3-3. So who has the 3-card heart suit? Because we're just yeah, low club from the low heart. I mean from the
Lower heart.
dummy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Jerry. To the 10.
yeah. That's our only chance at taking 3 heart tricks.
Too bad.
Oh, it's okay. I feel like
Yeah, we're still building.
and we're playing the hand well. If I like our so now we play king of hearts to try to build entries to dummy, and also that way we can know whether we're gonna finesse. Now queen of spades. We can throw right now. Yeah, diamond. The 6 of diamonds is not a useful card. And
Let's
then when
break
they
those
play another
spades.
spade,
Club.
I would pitch we or a heart.
Oh, heart's fine. Yeah,
A heart.
that's safe. And now what from
And
dummy?
now
They
we
winning
have
to
to.
our right.
We kind of. If we the problem is if we pitch a club, we're gonna put ourselves. We're basically they're gonna play a club back. We're gonna win the ace, and then we're gonna be in the wrong hand to deal with the diamond. Let's do the high card count though before we figure that out.
Yeah.
What's going on in high cards? Righty has the ace of hearts, and the queen of spades. Is that right? Did they have the queen of spades? Yeah, they unblocked the jack on our left on the 3rd round.
Yes, righty had the queen
That
of
what happened?
spades. Lefty has the king of clubs. And one of those
And
diamond
the queen of
cards.
hearts and the queen of hearts. So we really have no idea who has the ace of diamonds. So I think we have to pitch a diamond from dummy.
Let's just hope they lead a diamond.
And now they're gonna play a club. Now the question is, are we better off playing ace of clubs, heart, pitching a club, and then a club?
And
that
then
feels,
or
we could just play low. Or we could just play low now, but that's
and
opening up but then they
right
might
now we
take
have
all
way
the
more diamond
diamonds.
losers, exactly.
Yeah, so I think ace of clubs.
Heart overtaking.
The 10 drop,
that's
perfect.
Nice. Yeah.
Heart overtaking, and now we can definitely throw away the 9 of clubs,
because we know it's a stiff club there.
We know the clubs
and
are
now
3-3.
We have a diamond finesse possibly.
And we have a diamond finesse, exactly. We have a guess, or maybe they're all on side.
Oh,
boom. Okay.
Shakalaka.
Okay.
All
right, 7 tricks seems like it was pretty good. I don't know.
78.6, 78.6. 7 tricks for 7 in a row. Almost there. 78.6, and that is just tied for top. Continuing to chug along. And let's just take a quick peek at the peloton behind us. And we are way ahead now, probably. So don't take a bow yet, but things are trending in a positive direction. Wow. 1 spade, 1 no trump, a 19 count now. So we know partner basically has nothing here, right? We have about 38 points in the mix, or 37 at a conservative spot. So what do you like to do in this situation? Do you
Yeah,
want to
I think we
double? Do you
should
want to just
just.
bid two
I think we
hearts?
should just bid two hearts.
Yeah,
I feel like the at least then if partner's got a good heart fit, we don't want to double
we
and then
might
bid
make a
three
game. Yeah,
hearts. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And okay,
So now, what can we do? Can we
could bid three clubs, but
double,
that
or we
seems
can bid three
weird.
clubs, or we can pass? I don't like pass. Nobody's vulnerable.
Mm.
What's double? Is double going to show like length and diamonds too?
Take out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
three
yeah. So
plus,
that could
three
be bad.
plus. We don't want to do that. Yeah, so
Let's bid three clubs. It says 18
yeah,
plus points.
let's go. Bid three clubs. That's good. What are we going to do? We're not passing. So,
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
okay.
I think we did well to buy low if we're buying low. We're buying low, or ish. Yeah,
Give us three hearts.
that's what expected. That's what's expected. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful job.
Okay, we're back at our lovely heart suit that we keep. It happened last week. This is that same position where we have to kind of decide who has honor doubleton in hearts. Because we can start by leading a heart from the dummy, although this time we actually can't really start from the dummy. We're gonna have trouble getting to the dummy.
Yeah.
But we
I mean,
think
we could get
lefty.
there in diamonds. If they're
If they win the ace of diamonds the
yeah,
first round, which they're
they're
not going to
usually not.
know.
Yeah, they're not.
They're
bad like
not
that.
going to know.
Yeah, true.
I feel like we should definitely start with a low heart from our hand. I feel like unless it's singleton honor on our left, which I don't think it is. Yeah, we're going to be in a position now at least that we can finesse the heart at some point on the hand. 8. We're missing the 6 and the 7. Oh, the 6, just the 6. Okay, now we can drop the king. So now we're in it. We have that finesse position.
And now diamond to the queen.
But what high cards does lefty have? What high cards does lefty have? They have
the diamond.
Queen of spades, ace of diamonds is 6. The queen of hearts is 8, and the king queen of clubs is there. And on the same token note, what does righty have? They've shown up with nothing, righty, but they probably have 3 spades and not enough to go 1 spade, 2 spades, right? That's what kind of the hand type that they've shown.
Great
so
to have some hearts. I mean, I don't know. 10 of hearts.
Yeah, let's go 10 of hearts. Let's cover that they cover.
You resigned. You want to play now? What do you want to do? Now might be right to hop ace because they did not cover. But would they not cover?
No, they're oh, would they
Queen
cover
8,
if they don't have the 8? They don't have the 8.
Right, because they played the 9.
Right. Well, no, just more that if they had king 9 8 6, first of all they would cover here automatically because they're blowing a trick. So they either have 9 8 6, 9 6, or king 9 6. I think it's probably weird for them to have played the 9 from king 9 6.
I agree.
But
do you want to give it to the audience? We haven't done that yet. Is it worth it?
What's gonna happen if we play low though and they win? Are we gonna lose the opportunity of getting our club trick? Like, because what if the clubs are 3-3? Are we gonna run out of time?
Something where they tap us, we have to draw one round, and then yeah, they could.
We could lose our club trick. They win the heart. They play a spade tapping us. Oh, we could just play ace of clubs and a club. They play a diamond. We are gonna run out. So maybe. And do they really have king 9 6? And they played the 9. I just don't see that.
I do too. I'm with you.
Let's play ace.
I think this is one of those times where we can maybe take a read on this. Okay. That was the 9.
Oh, they played the 8. They didn't play the 9. Stop now. So now we're gonna have to set up clubs. Ace of clubs and a club.
Yep.
We might have done better on this hand if we just played clubs earlier, actually, because now they can draw our trump from the dummy. Unfortunately,
okay, good.
It was king queen third of hearts offside, and let's clubs 3-3, and then we saved the trick here with our business. So
let's dance.
No, down 2. I don't know if this was a good. I don't know if they were making. We were getting 2 spades, a heart, a diamond, and a club. Yeah, they were making 2 spades. So I don't know if we could have done.
All right, we shipped an above average. Let's see if that's enough. It should be.
We could have taken another trick for sure in 3 hearts.
Number 7.
All right, 7 straight. Boom.
Emphasis 77.23. Very nicely played under, honestly, folks, terribly difficult circumstances. Connection issues, mouse all over the place.
The deck was stacked against us.
Yes. The bridge gods came at us hard today, and we survived. Thank you so much for the support in the chat and for you guys bearing with the technical issues. Hopefully, we will avoid those in the future. But Gavin, my greatest pleasure as usual every week to play
Thank
a
you.
round of bridge with you, my friend. What do you got going on? wolpertbridge.com, guys, for anything going on. You had a lesson recently, right?
2 weeks from today, I've got a lesson.
All right.
21st of August on preempting, opening
Pack
E2
that
bids.
lesson, people, and improve your bridge game. wolpertbridge.com, and be on the lookout for some stuff from me. And check out Interbridge tomorrow. Thank you. I'll see you later, folks.